Why are there so many men stuck in Never Never Land with this Peter Pan mentality? And they'll be 30 plus, acting as if they're still 21. And it's not only bad enough that they act as if they're 21 with the emotional intelligence of a 2-year-old, but they dress like a 21-year-old. I know a lot of men 35 plus that don't own one dress shirt or dress pants or a belt or dress shoes. I think that's bizarre that you go around in a jersey and shorts every single day of your life as a grown man, thinking that you'll find yourself a wife stuck in Never Never Land, never wanting to grow up. And I've observed that maybe a couple of my friends have this problem, and I have addressed it with them, and they're in denial. They think they dress so fly. I'm like, yeah, that's how my friends used to dress in middle school. But you're 35. So what are you doing? And why are you partying every day? Find your purpose and stop partying. Grow up. It's weird.
What's funny here is all these same arguments and logic can be applied to women, as there are plenty of women in their late 20s, early 30s stuck in this party girl lifestyle, acting and dressing like they're 21, and then after years of partying, being a 304, racking up a body count, failed relationships, maybe a kid or two, they then expect to be some guy at the end of it, and not just some regular Joe, but the same type of guys that were passing around in their early 20s. Yes, there are some delusional guys out there who are dressed like they pick all their clothes out of the lost and found, but those guys are far less to be found, because typically a guy dressing like that knows he's not going to get anything. Or on the flip side, he's such a Chad that he knows it doesn't matter how he dresses. What's really bizarre out here is the amount of women thinking they can be a 304, use up all their best years, and they're still supposed to be some super Chad when she's done being ran through. Now, I think this phenomenon she's noticing is more so due with the company she keeps, and maybe the area she's in, and not so much the wider population, because from the sounds of it, she's hanging around with ex-Chads that are used to dressing however they want, because guys for decades now have been told to try wearing a clean shirt and showering, and it's been proven that it really doesn't fix the issue for most guys. If that was the issue, we wouldn't be having this dating crisis. So once again, we have a woman not knowing what she's talking about, pushing the blame on something very superficial, and though maybe true in some cases, but overwhelmingly that's not the problem, because those guys were never really in the running anyways. What I think is going on here is she is just tired of getting passed around, and now that she's getting up there, she doesn't have the time to sift through all these guys, so she just wants all these guys to wear business suits everywhere, so she knows what marks to go for. So by shaming and bringing anecdotes about her friends, it makes it seem like what she says is more credible, even though we all know that's really not the problem. It's old ran through women like her who waited too long and now don't have time to date and want to cut back in front of the line.